They tell me you have an idea for a business. Congratulations. I hope that we can work together to help you develop that idea. You're going to need a business plan, you're going to need a financial plan, and you're going to need a marketing plan. But before you develop any of those plans, I would like for you to consider some questions. These are big idea questions. Some questions to ask yourself before you start your business plan. The first question is, what is my idea in one sentence? I'm going to ask you this question when we talk, or someone's going to ask you this question when you talk. Please tell me your idea in one sentence. We might be able to take time to listen to 2 or 3 sentences, but 30 seconds, we're cutting you off. I want you to begin to work on that idea so you can say it in one sentence. The second question is, what problem will my idea solve? Not your problem. If your problem is that you're broke and you want to make some money, that's not what I'm talking about. That's good. Have a business to make some money, but you need to solve my problem or someone else's problem or the Janet's problem down the street or Harry's problem across town. What problem will my idea solve? The next question is, who am I going to serve? Janet, Harry, Miguel, Susie, uh, Juanita? I don't know. Who are you going to serve? I want you to get a picture in your mind of the person or demographic group that you are going to serve. Maybe it's a business, maybe it's an individual, maybe it's a community, but who is it going to be? And we'll stop ringing that bell now. How will I serve them? That's their next question. What is it you're going to do to give them the serve that they can return to you and be a part of the work that you are doing? How are you going to serve them? That's going to go in your business plan. It's going to go in your one-page business model canvas, and then later in your larger plan, but you have to have the answer in your mind ahead of time. The next question is, where will I find them? Them means the people you're going to serve. Where are you going to find them? Are they across the street? Are they across town? Are they at the coffee shop? Are they connected to you on LinkedIn or Facebook or Twitter or some other place? Do they go to your community center? Are they a part of your club? Are they people who gather in a certain community? Where are you going to find them? Because if you can't find them, you can't reach them. And if you can't reach them, you can't market to them or sell to them. The next question is, what will it cost me? What will it cost you in terms of time and energy? What will it cost you in terms of money to solve the problem by delivering the service that you're committed to in your big idea? It's going to cost something. May not cost a lot, but we want to know. You want to know. Your business plan wants to know, what is it going to cost you? The next question is, what will I need to get started? What resources? What kind of money? What kind of materials? What kind of education? What kind of support? What will you need to get started? A lot of blank space on this slide because there's a lot of brainstorming to do. It's an open-ended question. The next question is, who can help me? Are there people out there that I can collaborate with? Are there people out there who can help me with planning the finances? Are there people out there who can help me network? Are there people out there who can make introductions? Are there people out there that I really need to help me? Let your mind go free. The next question, where do I want to be with this idea in 5 years? Now let your thinking go wild and imagine yourself 5 years down the road. Or you could stretch it to 10 or 20, but I think we can be reasonable and go 5. Where do I want to be with this idea in 5 years? 5 years is often a big break it or make it point in a business. So where do you see yourself in this business in 5 years? This business, by the way, could be a nonprofit. It could be a social good corporation. It could be any kind of entrepreneurial initiative that requires creating something new, something that doesn't now exist. What do I need to learn? You don't know everything. You don't even know what you don't know. I mean, I'm talking about myself here too. When I point one finger at you, I've got at least three pointing back at me. What do I need to learn? And what kind of knowledge must I accumulate? And what kind of questions that I haven't even asked do I need to ask of myself and others? And is there an education process I need to go through? Are there some courses I need to take? Are there some books I need to read? Are there some certification processes I need to fulfill? What do I need to know and what do I need to learn? Now, the next question is, where can I learn and get the information that I need? Where can I go to get the information I need? If you know what you don't know, or you know part of what you don't know, and that is you know that you don't know, it's okay, especially if you can figure out where to go to get the knowledge and the wisdom and the help that you need to learn. How am I going to get paid? You know, sometimes we will have a great idea, but we haven't begun to think about how to monetize that idea. We could give it away, perhaps, but how do we get paid? I want you to think of what the streams of income are for your big idea. Brainstorm it, write them down, and draw pictures of them, and draw pictures in your own mind, because if you don't get paid, you're not going to be sustainable. I'm not talking about greed here. I'm talking about realism. You have to get paid in order to keep going. And then how much time, energy, and effort am I willing to give? This is a very important question because it will determine your rate of growth. It will determine your rate of success. You may need to start slow with something. Maybe you need to start with a side hustle. Maybe you only have a little bit of time and energy, but you can make it up with commitment for the long haul. And how much? Assess it. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with your coach or mentor. Be honest with your family. Be honest with the people that you're going to partner with. And then the next question is, when do I want to start? Is this an idea that I'm going to be developing over the next few months or the next few weeks? But when am I going to start? And how do I define start? Maybe start is you're going to start to work on your business plan. But it can also mean, when do I plan to launch? When do I plan to throw myself into this work? Then we ask ourselves, who will my mentors and coaches be? And there are wonderful coaches available to you. There are wonderful mentors available to you. An organization called SCORE is made up of 10,000 volunteer mentors across the country who have experience and who have built some businesses and some nonprofits and some entrepreneurial initiatives, and now they want to give back some of what they have learned in their journey. So contact them, and there are other places to go and find mentors and coaches, often people who are willing to give you their time, and sometimes people who are so busy that they need to ask you to pay them something for the time they have, because they're giving their full time to this business of helping you. And here it is. Here's a question that I want you to answer. Who can I share this idea with today? Don't be shy. Take your idea to someone and see if they how they respond. And if they don't respond well, take it to someone else. Don't let someone's negativity be the final say-so in your bold initiative, but start to share your idea, because you're going to be spending the rest of your time and the rest of your life sharing your idea. And this last page, that's for you to write down the questions you need to ask yourself and to take notes, because we don't know everything we don't know, and we don't know everything we know, and we need to know more than we know, and we need to know what we don't know, and I could go on forever, and that's why I've given you a blank page? These are some questions to ask on your road to success.